Join me today for a step-by-step tutorial on how to cover and conceal dark circles under our eyes, melasma, sunspots, discoloration, or anything that's on your face that you don't want to be there. I'm going to show you how to conceal it, and I'm going to show you the why behind this technique. And once you understand the why, you'll be able to use the technique on anything on your face or body that you'd like to conceal. So if you're new to Fabulous 50s, click subscribe and ring that bell for more videos created for women over 50. We have a special guest today. Her name is Linda. She's around the same age as me, and she has some dark circles and melasma on her skin, and she's kindly agreed to help me demonstrate. So thank you, Linda. Just like many of us, Linda's concerns are hormonal melasma, circles under her eyes, and some red coming through her skin. So I'm going to prime her skin first to prepare it, and then we're going to start concealing. I'm going to demonstrate today using the Crayola Derma Blend Concealer, and I'm using shade 3W, which is the perfect colour for light to medium skin. And if your skin is darker in this brand, choose the colour D30 or D31, and it's more orange and more deep. I'll also leave in the description other peach concealers and orange concealers that are perfect for mature skin. I'm just using this today to demonstrate because it has such a wonderful high pigment and it really, really works. Warm the product with your fingertips and then apply to the affected areas with either your fingertips or a brush, and continue working the product in until it's blended out. The next step is crucial if you'd like to keep your concealer on your face. So the next step, which is essential, is to powder your concealer once it's settled in. And then you've got to leave that powder for 5 to 10 minutes. The synergy between the concealer and the powder make the application long-lasting and durable. And allowing time for the powder to be absorbed is the key to making sure that the product is sweat-proof and menopause-proof. And there's a trick to using powder for mature skin. If your skin is mature and you don't have a bounce, use only a tiny bit of powder. You still need it, but a tiny, tiny bit. And if your skin is bouncy and full of life and young, you can use more powder, because powder creates texture and we don't want any more texture on our skin. So you need the powder to set the concealer so that it becomes waterproof and it doesn't mix with your foundation color, but a tiny, tiny bit. Less is more with this technique. A fine layer of concealer with a fine layer of powder, and then you can layer again concealer on top of that powder. But just make sure that if you've got mature skin, you use a very, very light hand. We can use the same peach colour to address the under eye circles and the redness in Linda's skin. You'll notice that all of that discoloration disappears instantly, and I'm going to show you why in just a moment, but you'll notice that the peach is a warm tone even though Linda has a cool skin tone, and this is why it works. Melasma and dark circles appear as brown markings on the skin. And the colour brown is a combination of the colours red, yellow and blue. And to make the brown disappear, we must neutralise the blue in that brown. And to do that, we choose the opposite colour on the colour wheel to blue, and that would be peach to orange, depending on the blue. And when you layer two colours that are opposite each other on the colour wheel, one cancels the other out, allowing your natural skin tone to become visible. It's kind of magic. And remember, depending on your skin tone, use a peach corrector for light to medium skin, and use an orange and a deeper tone for deeper skin tones. A big mistake we can make with our makeup application is applying the wrong colour concealer, because if you're going to cover that blue purple with a skin tone concealer, your skin might appear grey after about an hour or so of wearing your makeup. It's a reaction of those colours mixing in with each other, and it doesn't look good on our skin. Okay, let's get back to the lovely Linda. I'm going to continue blending out the peach corrector over her skin. Remember, less is more on mature skin, particularly when you're covering wrinkles and fine lines. Now I'm going to reapply another fine layer of concealer over the melasma mark, followed by a light dusting of powder, and that's going to set it so that it's sweat-proof. And then using a damp beauty blender, I'm going to apply a beautiful moisturizing foundation over the top. This one is beautiful for mature skin. And when you get the correction right, you only need a small amount of foundation because you've done all of the work underneath. Finishing off, I'm going to lightly set that into Linda's skin with a translucent powder. And here we have a glorious, glowing, youthful look on Linda. Her skin looks amazing. And I'm going to show you next week the full makeup look we did for Linda using the magic eyeliner lift technique. It's so perfect for Linda's hooded eyes and she looks radiant. I really hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you'd like to continue watching videos on mature skin makeup, check out this video next. It's a great eyeliner technique that will give you a beautiful lift, or choose this video next to learn the do's and don'ts for makeup on mature skin. I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for watching and have a beautiful day.